Imagine a vast library filled with nature's blueprints. For millions of years, evolution has sketched out an astonishing array of designs. Creatures with sonar, animals that glow in the dark, brains capable of quantum calculations. But sometimes, among all that wild innovation, evolution simply copies itself. Not just similar, but nearly identical. And one of the most surprising places we're finding this identical blueprint? Deep inside your head, specifically how your brain processes smell. Not just a little similar, but almost the same as a creature you'd never expect. A humble mouse. It sounds impossible. A tiny rodent scurrying through the dark, and a complex human contemplating the universe. Their lives, their bodies, their very existence seem worlds apart. Yet recent groundbreaking research has revealed a deeply unified mammalian brain blueprint for olfaction. This isn't just about sharing a few common parts. It's about sharing the exact same fundamental mechanism for how our brains actively sample and interpret odors. It's a conserved evolutionary design, a neurological echo across millions of years. Now it's true, humans have far fewer functional olfactory receptor genes than mice. We have about 350 to 400, while mice boast over 1,000. This difference has been shaped by distinct evolutionary paths, suggesting our sense of smell might seem less acute. But here's where things get interesting. Despite this quantitative difference in raw sensory input, the organization of these receptor clusters and, crucially, the brain wiring for processing that information remains remarkably the same. Think about how you smell something. You don't just passively inhale. You might lean in, take a short, deliberate sniff. It's an active process, a smell check. For a long time, we thought this kind of volitional, purposeful sniffing was uniquely human, or at least highly sophisticated. But scientists have now discovered that mice perform these exact same deliberate, single smell checks. They don't just react to an odor, they choose to investigate it. These aren't just random sniffs either. Researchers found that a mouse's purposeful sniff is volitional, meaning it's a conscious choice. And here's the kicker. This behavior coordinates with their motor actions, like subtle head or hand movements. It's not just the presence of an odor triggering a reflex, it's their motor cortex, the very part of the brain that controls movement, actively orchestrating the sniff. This suggests a far deeper cognitive involvement than previously understood in rodents. So if mice are actively sniffing like us, how are their brains making sense of it? We humans sniff much slower than rodents generally do. Yet both species employ rapid neural rhythms, specifically what scientists call theta oscillations, ranging from 2 to 8 hertz. These aren't just background noise. They're like an internal clock, crucial for quickly organizing and processing odor information within the olfactory bulb. This internal tempo, this precise rhythmic timing, is conserved across both species. Imagine two musicians playing different melodies, but using the exact same rhythmic structure and instruments. That's what's happening here. The speed of the sniff might differ, the raw number of receptors might vary, but the fundamental neural language, the way the brain structures and understands a smell, is identical. This isn't a mere coincidence. It's a testament to the evolutionary efficiency of a well-designed system, so critical that nature kept it almost untouched. This discovery suggests that the underlying neurophysiology, the very building blocks of the brain's motor and rhythmic systems for smell, are fundamentally similar and have been preserved through millions of years of mammalian evolution. From our earliest common ancestor, this olfactory machinery was so effective, so vital for survival, that it remained largely unchanged as species branched out and diversified. It's a foundational piece of our shared biological heritage. Why would such a complex system remain so conserved? Smell or olfaction is incredibly ancient and fundamental. For early mammals, it was paramount for finding food, detecting predators, and identifying mates. It's a direct, visceral connection to the environment. Any significant change to this core wiring might have been too risky, too detrimental to survival. So while other senses adapted and evolved in myriad ways, the brain's core processing of scent stayed true to its original, successful design. The olfactory bulb, the first relay station for smell information in the brain, acts like a sophisticated sorting office. It takes the raw signals from nasal receptors and begins to organize them. The fact that both human and mouse olfactory bulbs use these identical theta oscillations to structure this initial processing is powerful evidence. It means the very first steps of interpreting a scent before it even reaches higher cognitive centers are patterned identically. This isn't just about perceiving a smell, it's about how the brain makes sense of it, how it categorizes, recalls, and associates. The conserved rhythmic activity suggests a shared computational strategy. It implies that the brain uses the same internal algorithms to extract meaning from an odor, whether it's a mouse identifying a crumb or a human recognizing a familiar perfume. The input might be different, but the internal software is the same, and this deep similarity has profound implications. The shared and evolutionarily conserved olfactory circuitry in humans and mice provides an incredibly accurate model for studying complex brain disorders. Think about neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. One of the earliest, often overlooked symptoms of these conditions is a change in the sense of smell. Patients might struggle to identify common odors or find their sense of smell diminished. Because the olfactory wiring is so similar, researchers can study these early changes in mice with remarkable precision, knowing that the mechanisms they observe are highly relevant to humans. This opens new avenues for understanding the progression of these diseases, potentially identifying biomarkers much earlier, and developing targeted treatments. It's not just about smell anymore. It's about the fundamental health of the brain. Even neurodevelopmental conditions like autism can sometimes manifest with altered olfactory processing. The mouse model offers a unique window into these complex human conditions. So next time you catch a scent, the subtle aroma of coffee, the fresh smell of rain, remember that the intricate dance of neurons in your brain, processing that very information, is performing a nearly identical ballet to that of a tiny mouse. Our brains smell the same, not just as a curious evolutionary quirk, but as a shared biological heritage that might hold the key to unlocking some of humanity's most challenging medical mysteries. A profound unity hidden in plain sniff.